Right now, as you're watching this video, there are 450,000 Indian students in America. They came here believing in a simple promise: study hard, get good grades, and win the H-1B lottery. But in 2026, the US government didn't just change the rules, they dismantled the pathway to a career. The OPT system, the bridge between your student visa and your career, is being deliberately destroyed. 73% of Indian students currently on OPT will never get H-1B. That is the shocking mathematical reality. It started with a government memo buried on page 847 of a routine update that changed everything. By the end of this video, you'll discover the secret strategies used by the 27% who survive. Let me establish the facts. There are exactly 447,092 Indian students in the US right now. Nearly 300,000 are graduate students, the majority in high-stakes STEM fields. This represents a $47 billion investment in tuition and living expenses. Every number is a family's hope. Policy change 1: OPT duration restrictions. The new limit is just 24 months total combined. That is a 40% reduction in the time you have to secure an H-1B. The runway just got much shorter. Policy change 2: enhanced employer verification. All employers must now undergo quarterly audits. 23% of OPT employers have already stopped sponsoring students due to these aggressive audit rules. Policy change 3: wage floor requirements. OPT positions must pay at least 95% of the prevailing wage. This has caused entry-level positions to drop by 34%. Companies can't justify the extra cost. Under the old system, your chance of H-1B success was 67%. Now, it's just 18%. The new timeline means most students will only get one H-1B lottery attempt before they have to leave. Computer science and engineering, the fields attracting most Indian students, are being hit the hardest. My data shows an unprecedented exodus. Tech hiring for OPT is down 67%. Consulting is down 45%. Major corporations are quietly implementing OPT avoidance strategies. They're defaulting to domestic talent. A single paperwork error can cost a company $25,000 in fines. For many, hiring is no longer worth the risk. The new audit process is punitive. Unannounced site visits and deep payroll cross-checks are the new normal. Arjun, a CS grad from UT Austin, landed a great job, but a job description mismatch during an audit cost him his career. The company faced a $15,000 fine. Their solution? Terminate Arjun's OPT to avoid future audits. Priya, an MBA from Northwestern, applied to 247 companies. She got interviews, but 0 offers. 3 companies withdrew their offers the moment they learned about her OPT compliance costs. 247 applications, 0 result. In San Francisco, a software engineer now requires a minimum salary of $121,496 to qualify. Most companies were paying $85,000. Bridging that $30,000 gap is an impossibility for most budgets. This creates a systematic bias. Why hire an expensive OPT student when a domestic grad is $30,000 cheaper? The cities where Indian students historically thrived are now the hardest places to find employment. Despite the doom, some are navigating the system. Here are the 3 strategies that actually work. Strategy 1: timing optimization. Start your OPT in August to align with H-1B registration cycles. Use the first 12 months to build advanced skills that push you into higher wage classifications. Strategy 2: geographic arbitrage. Target cities like Austin, Raleigh, or Pittsburgh where wages are manageable. Rohit took an $82,000 offer in Austin instead of $95,000 in SF. His employer could afford the compliance, so he got the job. Strategy 3: the PhD track. Research roles often qualify for higher wage levels and national interest waivers. Focus on high-demand skills like AI and cybersecurity. These skills are your best defense against the wage floor. There's a 4th strategy: underground networks sharing real-time hiring data through encrypted apps. These networks are operating in the shadows, helping students find companies that are still hiring. Now, the most critical part, the mathematical timeline of when this system completely collapses. August 2026, the first wave hits. 74,000 students will be unable to extend their OPT status. January 2027, the corporate exodus reaches 50%. 45,000 entry-level positions are lost. July 2027, the wage floor is fully enforced. Available OPT positions drop by 60%. By January 2028, the system collapses. Fewer than 15,000 students will successfully transition annually. This will lead to a 70% decline in Indian student enrollment. The message is spreading. That is a loss of 313,000 students and over $20 billion in revenue for American universities. Universities are panicking. Internal memos show they're already cutting recruitment budgets by 40 to 60%. As America closes its doors, Indian talent is heading to Canada, Australia, and Germany instead. Canada is the big winner, with 3-year guaranteed work permits and a clear path to permanent residence. Germany is the dark horse, seeing a 97% increase in Indian students as they offer an 18-month job search visa. The biggest loss for America isn't just tuition revenue, it's the immeasurable loss of innovation potential. The annual loss to the US economy will exceed $38 billion by 2029. It's an economic disaster. Here is the brutal truth. The golden age of Indian students in America is over. Not temporarily, over. From a 67% success rate to an 82% chance of failure. This is the new mathematical reality. If you're planning to come to America, you need to seriously consider if those odds are worth the investment. Knowledge is your only weapon. Subscribe for daily policy updates and share this with every student you know. The American dream is on life support. Join our community for support. See you in the next update. The new timeline means most students will only get one H-1B lottery attempt before they have to leave. Most entry-level jobs are classified as Level 1, but to win H-1B now, you need to reach Level 2 in record time. USCIS is looking for 3 specific red flags: job mismatches, unsupervised remote work, and wage suppression. For an employer, one OPT student now requires over 60 hours of legal compliance work per year. The key is filing your STEM extension at the absolute last legal moment to maximize your lottery windows. Look at Raleigh-Durham. High-tech growth, but 30% lower prevailing wages than Silicon Valley. That's your safe zone. In Canada, the post-graduation work permit is guaranteed for 3 years. No lottery, no math of destruction. The UK's graduate route visa gives you 2 years to find a job without the punishing salary floors of the US system. We are witnessing the Great Realignment, a global shift in where the world's best Indian minds will build the future. My final advice: evaluate your education on return on investment, not just the prestige of the university. America is losing its competitive advantage. The innovation of tomorrow is being driven out of its borders. Don't navigate this alone. Join our community for support and real-time policy alerts. Link is in the description. Remember, OPT limits, audits, and wage floors. These are the 3 pillars of the 2026 crisis. Stay informed, stay strategic. Your future depends on your ability to adapt to these new realities. The golden age may be over, but your potential is not. Good luck. I'll see you in the next deep dive. This investigative report was produced by Global Uni Hub. Support our research by subscribing today. Global Uni Hub, empowering students, professionals, and families to move and work in the EU. Book your call today.